Hello, everyone, and I am Candy Martin from Martin Business Solution, and I am honored to be here with you guys on today. We're going to go over a few tax tips, and those tax tips will be related to ministry. And so let's dive right in. I'm super excited. We're going to be very brief, so don't worry, we won't be long. All right, so tax tip number one, let's talk about it. If the minister receives a 1099 miscellaneous or has self-employment income from weddings, baptisms, you name it, the income should be reported on a Schedule C when filing the tax return, which is included on the Form 1040. If the minister has incurred out-of-pocket expenses related to this income, they should be reported as expenses on the Schedule C. So for example, when you file your personal tax return, your Form 1040, there's also a form that you can include on there. It's called a Schedule C. You would take and report all the income that you've earned from the ministerial work, whether it was from a wedding or if you did a funeral, and so all that income would go on there. But let's say you earned $150 from doing a funeral. Well, the gas that it costs you, the gas in the car, if you had to buy a certain attire, because some events, especially weddings, they'll say, hey, we want everybody in purple. That would include the pastor as well, or the person that's officiating the wedding. So if you were required to buy a specific item for that event, you can claim that as an expense on your taxes. All right. Tax tip number two, ministers may deduct trips by car or public transportation. There are two methods of keep track of car expenses: recording all car expenses, including how much is spent for gas, oil, repairs, car washes, and so forth, or using the standard mileage rate. So you would, my rule of thumb is to record everything, to um, have good record keeping, and I'll talk a little bit about that toward the end of everything. And then at the end of the year, you can compare, should I carry the standard or do I have enough to do more and do a detailed expense reporting? And so out of the two, you can make your decision which one would give you the best benefit for your tax return. Tax tip number three, the church did not want the pastor to have to pay any taxes to the IRS or to his state government on the money. Church members are free to make personal gifts to ministers, and it may or may not be tax-free income. If the gift is organized by the church leaders, it becomes taxable income. So for example, um, if the church board get together and they say, hey, we're going to throw pastor a birthday party and we want everyone to donate $10. So they in turn ask the members each to give $10, and then they collect it all and they put it in one check and they present it to the pastor during the birthday party. That income is taxable. And so make sure that the pastor is aware of that, that portion of the income is taxable because it was given in an organized fashion. But let's say, after service, the message that you heard really bless you, and you take a $10 bill and you fold it up and you slide it in the pastor's hand. That kind of rides the line there, is technically not taxable because it was a love gift. However, my golden rule for all ministers and pastors, just report it as income. Don't worry, there's some tax saving tips that we can do in another presentation, but just to be on the safe side so you don't have to wonder a word, just report it all as income. Trust me, the reward for doing so will be great. Tax tip number four, love offerings and other payments by a church congregation to active members are generally taxable compensation rather than tax-free gifts. However, when these types of payments are made to a retiring or departing minister, they may be considered gifts instead of income. Okay, so for example, you have a pastor and it's pastoral anniversary, or you're a minister and it's your birthday and they want to honor you, and people just give you love contribution. Those are considered as income, taxable income. However, if the pastor or a minister is retiring, this is a retiring party, hey, this is your last payout, if we can use that term, that then can be converted over into a gift, because that income, it just kind of rolls over into a gift. So those are some tax tips, and those are the rules that were given to us. So I just want to give you a quick note before I end this video. Keep it simple. If you're not sure about the mathematicals, if you're not sure how the church is going to report your income, whether on a W-2 or 1099, or if you're just confused about the whole thing, talk to your pastor or your church administrator. I'm sure they've had experience, and if you're a pastor and you need tax tip advice, reach out to your tax advisor, and I as well would be more than glad to help as much as I can. Keep good records. Make sure you keep good records. Receipts, ledgers, computer receipts, QuickBooks, Mint.com, whatever your method is, just keep good records. Ask when in doubt. If you're not sure about something, then seek professional help and make sure that it is done correctly. Use the best method for you. I like notebook and paper. You may consider doing it on a spreadsheet and Excel. You may want to use QuickBooks. Whatever the method that you decide to use, make sure that it's something that is comfortable for you, something that you're well versed in, and always be consistent. So for example, if you're going to do it in a notebook, do it in a notebook. Don't be all over the place. You want to have good records kept in one place. And always operate in integrity, especially if you're a minister, a pastor, or any part of the kingdom. If you're just simply a child of God, remember to operate in integrity. We represent the kingdom of God. And so those are the tax tips that I have for you on today. If you need more information, you can go to the IRS website and you can pull up publication 517, and they'll have more information about clergy members there. My motto: an informed decision is a better decision. I truly believe that if you have the proper information, that you can make a better decision that is best fitting for you and your family. Once again, I'm Candy Martin. I am the owner operator of martinbusinesssolution.com. You can go to my website and you can schedule an appointment. I have a bonus for you if you're watching toward the end of this video. Go on my website, go into the contact us tab, leave me a message, and let me know that you watched this video. I'll send you a 10% discount coupon, but it gets even better. We'll also, once you make your appointment and you pay for your services, we'll even take 10% of the proceeds that you pay, and we'll donate it to a ministry of your choice. Once again, it has been a pleasure and honor to be here with you on today, and I truly appreciate the opportunity to come before you to do this presentation, tax tip for those that are operating in ministry. Have a great day.